example in the classroom of an intersecting line?
Those are
Jack.
the hands on the clock.
The hands on the clock, absolutely, they could be. Ella.
Seem really good because they're crossing over the lines. Oh yeah, some of them. Like
But they make right angles,
Those are all the stuff.
right?
Your fingers.
Brent.
Your feet.
Your feet,
Your
and you
fingers.
position them in a certain way, you mean?
Yeah.
If I had somebody else's feet behind me, Matthew?
Your fingers again.
Your fingers again can make it. Show me everyone that intersecting lines. Remember, they do not make right angles.
So switch to a little bit. T.
Are the line segments in the following letters perpendicular?
Yeah.
Which ones? Raise your hands. Raise your hands, ones that are perpendicular. Ella?
V.
Perpendicular means what?
Oh wait, yeah. The L and the T.
The L and the T. Thumbs up if you agree with Ella.
Yeah.
How do you know that, Ella?
Because there's a right angle with like, you know, like at the corner part of like the L on the bottom, but then like on the T there's like two.
And they have what kind of angles in them? That's very important. Right angles. How about this one? How about the V? Matthew? Intersecting. How do you know that?
Because in the song it says intersecting lines make V.
It makes a V, and it has a, what kind of angle is this? Acute, because it's less than how many degrees? 89. It's less than 90 degrees. Okay, so let's look at this. The symbol for perpendicular. Do you see the symbol for perpendicular? It's kind of like an upside down what? T. And look, in the sign it has little tiny right angles. You see those? So in this example, we have 4 right angles. Thumbs up if you agree with that. Do you see the 4 right angles? So we say that line AB, and we know that's a line because what happens at the end?
It stops.
Ends. The arrows mean what? Goes on forever. It's a line. And this is CD. We can say that line AB is perpendicular to line CD. Thumbs up if you see that. So in the song, what was the, how did we do our hands for perpendicular? Like a plus sign, right? Because a plus sign also has what in it? He did, but it has what kind of degrees in it? The perpendicular line, 90 degrees. And it's important to know, boys and girls, that a perpendicular line can be drawn in any direction. So like Ella was bringing up to my attention today, you can turn your paper around to see that you have 4 right angles in a perpendicular. Parallel lines. So parallel lines, what was it about parallel lines in the song? They never meet. Remember? Show me the hand signal for parallel lines. What was an example in the song of a parallel line? Abby?
The wires that go to the road.
The wires over the road, yes. Or the road.
They're rectangular.
They're rectangular because they don't ever, what don't they ever do? Never meet. So parallel lines are 2 lines that never touch no matter how far you extend them. So like in the song, the road and the wires go on and on. So let's look around the room to find a couple of examples of lines that are parallel. McKenna? Yeah, the edges on that, or the spaces in between. Yeah. The calendar lines, the ones that go horizontal or vertical, they never touch. Mary? The windows, they have 2 sets of parallel lines, right? Good job. So let's look, are any of the lines on here parallel?
They meet.
See, are any of the lines parallel? Maddox, do you see any of the lines that are intersecting lines. So how about these in the middle? Thumbs up if you think they're parallel. Absolutely, they go on and they're not going to ever meet. How about the red ones? Thumbs up if you think they're parallel.
Because they don't want to.
They're not.
Yeah, they are because if it went on, they wouldn't cross.
They're not crossing.
The blue ones will. The arrows are.
But it's the
If
line.
their lines go on and on, see? Remember, a line goes on and on in both directions.
They'll make it intersecting if you kept going on the line to the other
Wait a
line.
second, those start off big and start to get smaller, the red ones. But we don't have long enough, like, we don't, the board isn't, like, it isn't over there, so we can't, like, see how long it would actually go.
Well, we're fairly certain that they're parallel. The symbol for parallel. Does everybody see that? What does that look like? What does that look like? Does everybody see the symbol for parallel? Anthony? A sideways equal sign. That's a great way to remember that. So in this example, AB and CD, we say that line AB is parallel to line CD. Does everyone see that they're parallel?
Yeah.
And it could be a sideways equal sign. Great. So in this example, does everyone see the two sets of parallel lines?
Yeah.
So I'll help with the first one. We can say that CD, that's a line segment, right? Is parallel to line segment EF. What's another example? Catherine?
DF and CE
Absolutely. So DF could be parallel to CE. And the parallel line symbol.
That one a line, DF.
No, does everyone see the two sets? So parallel lines are best in what type of shapes? Best identified? Squares and rectangles would be super easy to see. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of pretzel math this morning.
Yes!
We do. So boys and girls, let's listen to directions quickly. On your desk, I'm going to hand out everybody a bag of pretzels. There should be 12 pretzels in there. I want you to show me 3 sets. What are the 3 sets I have written up here? Jules.
Parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular.
Okay, so parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. Does everyone see that? Does anyone have any questions before we go to our desks? No? Okay, come see me and I'll hand you a bag of pretzels. You do? They're all yours.
I thought they were like actual like.
Anybody want to get I thought they were going to be bigger, but these are going to be more. I know. There's only 12 of these.
How come we just have big pretzels? You could read those things. Well, no, I think they say water. Wait. I don't like that. This is more. That's your contraption.
I finished.
It's something
Yeah, you only need 6. I just put 12 in there because. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Lunch even actually even eat them.
I need to get a napkin.
Yeah, I want a napkin.
Are you a German? I need a napkin. There's not enough room. I need a napkin.
Are you still recording?
There's also not enough room.
Good job.
Yeah, I can't.
So perpendicular has what kind of angle?
I want to eat them.
90 degrees, star. Circle an arc. Right angle.
Yeah, so many chicks you can eat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like yours. That's nice. Good job. Good job.
There's not an extra bag you can put back.
Very good.
What are we doing over here? Good job, Abby. That's why I put some extras. Because they're smaller. Right, boys were jealous. They love pretzels.